Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Sunday, May 29th, 2016, around 5:31 in the afternoon, Berwick, Massachusetts. Most of eastern Massachusetts, it's a cloudy day, but no rain showers. Looks like it's gonna rain, but it's struggling to get to 60 degrees. If you go past Worcester, it's in the 80s and 90s. Yesterday, most of southern New England, Massachusetts were in the 90s. Today, it's in the 50s, so it went from summer back to kind of spring, fall weather for the day. And tomorrow, Memorial Day, looks like most of the day is going to be a washout. Some news to report: the Boston Red Sox beat the Toronto Blue Jays by a score of 5-3 in 11 innings to avoid the 3-game sweep. Clay Buchholz came out of the bullpen, and I was afraid he would blow the game again. That's on to Baltimore for 4 games beginning tomorrow. And Alexander Rossi, a rookie for IndyCar, won the Indianapolis 500, so congratulations to him. It's the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. He drank milk afterwards. That's what all the winners of the Indianapolis 500. And Dunkin' Donuts has rolled their new iced coffee flavors for the summer. The new iced coffee flavors are Heath, Bar, and Almond Joy. You can get a small, medium, or large. Pretty good choices. Hopefully next summer they could have M&M flavors or Kit Kat bars. Waiting for that. And that's about it on news. My second video blog subject of the day is about some changes I would like to see for the Hockey Hall of Fame selection committee in future years. The Hockey Hall of Fame has a selection committee, and they could vote as much as 4 players into the Hall of Fame in any given year, plus up to 2 women in any given year, plus builders, which is coaches, executives, etc. And there's been a lot of controversy about the Hockey Hall of Fame selection process committee, and I have some proposed changes to the Hockey Hall of Fame selection committee. The first change I would like to see is the Hockey Hall of Fame up how many players they could vote in a year for, up to 5. I would add a 5th one because there's a lot of great players coming up in future elections, and I would like to see them add up to 5. And usually they have you have to be retired from 3 years of playing any professional hockey anywhere, and I would love to see them up it to 5. And this includes all NHL players. Also, I would keep the women's selection up to 2 women's players a year, plus I would add a few more categories. The first category I would use is international hockey players, mainly from Europe or other parts of the country, other parts of the world who never played in the NHL. They played in Olympic competition or European League or whatever. And maybe have a limit how many could go in a year, maybe 1 or 2. Plus, I would have a new category, like the senior selection of NHL players. These are players who are like senior selections from any time, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s and 70s, and you could have nominate 1 player a year from this selection committee. Plus, I would do away with the builders category. I would add this contributioners, which will include coaches, referees, and etc. And I would leave it maybe having 1 or 2 contributions a year. And also I would add a last category, which would be pioneers of hockey. I would have like a committee where they could add one pioneer of hockey from the early days of like how hockey was played, or pioneers from all over the place, and you could vote them in. So it would be pretty good if like the Hockey Hall of Fame could have a class of like 10 people a year, some players, some women's players, some contributions, some vet like senior selections for NHL, and the pioneers, because the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame could have 10 each class, and it would be pretty good if the Hockey Hall of Fame would have 10 in each class. It would boost like attendance, or like the Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony. And that's about it on that. The third and final video blog of the night will be coming up. It will be about digital television over the internet network Escape. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosebell of WCCOX and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hatso so stunning, she's the best. Amy Swansea is awesome. Julie Gower, Fox 25 is super. And Michelle Beto rocks and has nice legs. And in the words of Porky Pete, that's all, folks. Goodbye, and see you later.